Hey guys, Stephen Cox here, and today we're going to learn how to play the minor scale and then apply it to a minor groove. So if you like videos like this, please subscribe below and consider becoming a patron. The backing tracks are on Patreon, as well as some tabs. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to assign our fingers to 4 different frets. So index finger will get the 3rd fret, because we're going to do a G minor scale today. The index finger will get the 3rd fret, the middle finger will get the 4th fret, the ring finger will get the 5th fret, and the pinky will get the 6th fret. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play the 3rd fret on the E string. Then we're going to play the 5th fret on the E string, and then the 6th fret. Now we're going to do the same exact thing on the A string. 3rd fret, 5th fret, and 6th fret. And then we're going to do the 3rd fret on the D string and the 5th fret on the D string. So one more time. On the E string, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 6th fret. On the A string, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 6th fret. And on the D string, 3rd fret, and then finally the 5th fret. So let's play the minor scale together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the cool thing about the minor scale is this is a pattern that you can move to any 4 frets. So let's say you started on the 5th fret on the A string. You do the same finger pattern on the 3 strings across, and you end up with the D minor scale instead of the G minor scale. So you can move this around on the neck anywhere on the E string and the A string as long as you have 4 frets. So in other words, if you get past here, you'll run out of fingers. If you start on the D string, you'll run out of strings to do the pattern. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to use this finger pattern to play a groove. So this groove starts like this. So all I'm doing is I'm skipping around within the scale to outline some chords. So the first chord we're outlining is G minor. So we're going to play the 3rd fret on the E string. Then we're going to play the 6th fret on the E string with our pinky. And then we're going to play the 5th fret on the A string with our ring finger. So now we're going to do a C minor chord. So basically we're going to start on a C, but we're going to do that same pattern that we just did on G minor. So we're going to start on the 3rd fret, on the A string this time. Then we're going to play the 6th fret on the A string. And then we're going to follow that up with the 5th fret on the D string. So far we've got. So then the last chord, we're going to outline a D7 chord, but we're just going to use 2 notes from the scale to do a bass line for that. So we're going to play the 5th fret on the A string, then the 5th fret on the E string, then back to the 5th fret on the A string. So far we've got. And then finally we're just going to do the first pattern, the G minor pattern, one more time. So we're going to do 3rd fret on the E string, then 6th fret on the E string, then 5th fret on the A string. And then we're going to start the pattern over. So let's do this together 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we repeat. And that's the first half of the groove. So for the second half of this groove, we're doing more of a walking style line. So here's the first part of the walking line. So for this, we're going to start on the 3rd fret on the E string, then we're going to play the 5th fret, and then the 6th fret. So far we've only played on the E string. Now we're going to go up to the A string and play the 5th fret. So that's still outlining a G minor chord, all those notes were. Now we're going to go to the C, and we're going to outline the C minor chord by playing the 3rd fret on the A string, the 5th fret, and the 6th fret, still on the A string, and we're going to go back to the 3rd fret on the A string. So far we've got So now what we're going to do is we're just going to start on the 5th fret of the A string and just walk down the G minor scale. So we're going to go 5, 3 on the A string, and then 6, 5, 3 on the E string. So here's what we've got so far. And now what we're going to do is the 3rd fret on the E string, we're going to jump up to the 5th fret on the D string, then we're going to go back to the 3rd fret on the D string, and then we're going to play the 5th fret on the A string. So we've got 3, 5, 3, 5. So let's do that whole first half of the walking pattern together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically the next part, we're just going to repeat up to a certain point in the pattern. We're going to repeat all of this. But then after that, we're going to add a separate ending, which is going to be the 3rd fret on the E string, the 5th fret on the A string, and last but not least, the 5th fret on the D string. So we've got at the very end. So let's do the second half of the walking line together with that new ending. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to get the tabs and the backing track for this video, please check out my Patreon page and consider becoming a patron. And you can also subscribe below for more videos. I'll see you guys on the next one.